Hello all, hope everyone are doing great, and I already said you in this playlist of my YouTube channel I am going to talk about the new syllabus which is being proposed by Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education. And today hopefully SV University, Sri Venkateshwara University, it is confirmed that all colleges affiliated to Sri Venkateshwara University has to follow the same syllabus which is being proposed by Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education. See, I've already done a video on that, and those who have got any doubts regarding the new syllabus which is being proposed by APSCHE, you can see my previous video of this playlist. I have explained all 5 units of the new syllabus which is being proposed by Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education, and that syllabus is for first semester under the CBCS frame pattern of SV University. All colleges under affiliated to Sri Venkateshwara University has to follow that. Hopefully all remaining universities in Andhra Pradesh also, they might be following the same syllabus. So people, those who are of semester 1, those who are of syllabus of CBCS pattern framework can follow this particular playlist for further updates, for further explanations, for further illustrations on new syllabus. And in this video I've come up with a small topic to discuss about. See, I'll be talking about, in this particular video I'll be talking about why one has to develop listening skills in order to become a good communicator. How listening skills are related to communication. Is it that necessary that one has to develop listening skills in order to become a good communicator? How listening skills are related to communication skills? Can't we develop communication skills without developing listening skills? And regarding that small detail I'll be talking in this video. So before getting into the topic, like why listening skills are important in order to develop communication skills, let us just see a small topic. Let us just see a small difference between hearing and listening. See, knowing the difference between hearing and listening is important, because many people think both hearing and listening are synonyms. I mean, both are same, both are one and same, but they're not same. Everyone in this world, those who have got ears to listen, ears to hear, can develop hearing. But people, those who have got ears, can develop listening skills. Listening is completely different from hearing. Let us just see few differences between hearing and listening. See, to just see the meaning of hearing, it is just the perception of sound. It is just to receive the sound that happens surrounding you. So meaning of hearing is perception of a sound. That means when you are able to receive the sound, when you are able to perceive the sound, we call that process as hearing. Whereas listening is concerned, the sounds you hear there, the sounds you perceive here, the sounds you receive here, they have to be understood here. So the active understanding of the sounds you hear, the way here you just listen, you just hear the sounds, you just perceive the sounds. Whereas under listening process, you have to make it understood. The active understanding of the sounds you hear there happens here. So there is a lot of difference. Here in this process of hearing, there is no need, it is not necessary that you have to understand the context, understand the content, or understand something you listen, understand something you hear there. But whereas here, you need to understand, active understanding of the topic, active understanding of the sounds you hear happens here. So this is the major difference between hearing and listening. Process, to talk about the process, it is completely passive. I mean, it is physical, it is just physical. I already mentioned someone who've got ears to hear. I mean, those who are not deaf can hear. So this process of hearing is completely physical. It is passive, it is not active. it is passive, whereas here it is completely active and it is related to your mental status. Here, active understanding of the sounds you hear has to happen here, and in order to understand the context, you listen, you have to use your minds, you have to use your brains. Hence we consider the process of listening as being active. So the process of hearing is passive, which is completely physical. Here the process of listening is active, which is always involved with your brains. So senses, we have got 5 senses, right? Everyone are aware of that. In order to make hearing successful, one just sense is enough. The sense of hearing, I already said you, but the one who is good with his ears, the one who is not deaf can hear. Hence, sense of hearing is the only sense which is to be active in order to make hearing successful. Whereas here, in order to succeed in listening, in order to make your listening process successful, you need to have more than one senses working with you. Sense of hearing, sense of seeing, or sense of touch sometimes. I'm repeating once again. Whereas hearing is concerned, one senses of out of 5 is okay. Your sense of hearing is fine, your hearing will be fine. Whereas listening is concerned, your senses has to work more than one. Out of 5 senses, more than one senses has to work. Sense of hearing, sense of seeing, or sense of touch sometimes. So this is one more difference. And concentration level need not concentrate in the process of hearing. You're onto some work, you're involved in some other work, you're multitasking, you need not concentrate. Something that happens surrounding you, you can hear it. So concentration level is considered. You need not necessarily concentrate to hear, whereas here concentration is much required. It is definitely required. Active understanding has to happen in the process of listening, so concentration level is required. Happens in subconscious level of your mind, and here listening happens with the conscious level of your mind. You have to be conscious. Your mind has to work consciously in order to have active understanding of the sounds you hear in this step. So I hope all of you have understood the difference between hearing and listening.